Okay, this video we're going to talk about drivers and what they are and how to kind of work with them. Basically, every piece of hardware on your computer speaks its own language, and the operating system doesn't necessarily know how to communicate to that device because of its unique language, and drivers are basically the translator between the two so that they know how to talk to each other. So there is a section on your computer called Device Manager where you can access some of the drivers and work with them a little bit. In Windows 7, which is what we're using right now, there's a few different ways to get to it. Again, I like to use the search bar here because it's the quickest. You can just start typing in Device Manager and it'll bring it up at the top. If you don't have this option, another way to get to it is go to Computer or My Computer, possibly on your computer, and right-click on it and hit Manage. And it'll think here for a second. And it'll bring up Device Manager here. Another way to get to it is to go to Start, Control Panel, and Device Manager is also here as well. So we'll just go ahead and click this option here. And here's the Device Manager, and basically it'll show you everything that's connected to your computer, whether it be monitors, keyboards, mice, you name it, it's going to be in here. Now, as far as working with the driver, let's go ahead and just click on this wireless mouse that I have in here. Go ahead and click on that, and then right-click on it, and go ahead and hit Properties. Now you've got multiple tabs here. The General tab, it says this device is working properly, obviously, because I'm using this mouse. But in this scenario, we're going to be talking about drivers. If you click on that, it'll kind of give you the driver version, the digital signer. You can go to driver details. It'll tell you versions, copyright information. You can update the driver. Now this uses Microsoft's database to see if there's any new versions. So it can be somewhat limited. The best way is just to go to the manufacturer's website and download the driver from that, because then it's as up to date as possible. Another option with drivers is a rollback driver. And basically what this does, if maybe you load a driver on your computer and it's not working properly and you want to go back to a previous driver that was working properly, you can click on this and have that option. You also have the option to disable this or uninstall it. So, if you are having problems with drivers, you can update it, you can roll it back, you can disable it, uninstall it, maybe reinstall it. There's lots of different things that you can do. And you don't know necessarily how to fix it, and you have to kind of go through some of these troubleshooting steps. But anyways, that's kind of working with drivers in a nutshell. Just go to your device manager and find the device and the driver that you need to play with, and hopefully that fixes whatever problems or updates that you need to do on it.